My big thing is when it comes to helping people, I just want to help people and help unlock their potential to figure out what they're called to do. And really, sometimes the only way you can figure out what you're called to do is you've got to take a step. You got to take a step in some direction. So you can't just sit on the sidelines and just wait. We've all heard the story about the person that's drowning in the ocean. It's like, God, will you help me? Right. And there's like a light, there's like there's a deal right there just waiting to rescue them. And I feel like that's so many people. And that's why so many people are just stuck in what they do. And they're not passionate about their job. And here they'll say, I hear this all the time. I go to the gym and I work out, 5, 6 days a week, like you, Karen. And
I'm just under 5, right under
okay,
there.
yeah, yeah. And I'll go on a Friday, right? And I'll say,
Is
hey,
that when I miss you?
yeah,
You're
it must
probably
be
there
the one
earlier.
day. So one day you're out.
After I get my hair
No,
done.
that's right. That's right. So I'll go in on a Friday and the people will be like, oh gosh, I'm so glad it's Friday. I can't wait for the weekend. I'm like, man, like you're missing out on life. Like I mean this. Like for me, every day is Friday. I love what I do. Doesn't mean it's always easy, Karen.
Yeah.
But when you're walking in God's will, it's just different. And Karen, I know you understand what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, but
Yeah.
there's a different level of peace. There's a different level of the fruits of the Holy Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness. There's just more of that when you're walking in God's will. It doesn't mean you can't have it when you're doing something that is out of God's will. I think there's still grace there sometimes. But when you're walking in God's will, it just doesn't get any better than that. And my encouragement to people is you've got to make a move. And if there is a heart tug of, you know what, I want to work with this population. I don't care if it's this franchise or the certification program or something else. Like, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to keep thinking about it every night and going back to the job that you hate, that you're not passionate about, that you're underpaid about, and doing
Yeah.
nothing about it? Or are you going to take action? And I really feel like, Karen, the biggest difference between people who are successful and not successful, the ones that are successful, they're consistent and they take action.
Yeah.
They don't just think about ideas. They don't just talk about
Yeah.
ideas. They're not the do nothing. I'm not going to go there, but
Yeah.
they listen. They actually do something about it.